The impact of Bitcoin on the grid has been unbelievable in terms of making it better.
In Texas, there's about 2,300 megawatts worth of Bitcoin mining in Texas. That means nothing to most people, so you got to put it in context. We're between a 50,000 and 80,000 megawatt grid on a nice day to day, probably closer to 50,000 on a really hot day, or a really cold day, maybe closer to 80,000 megawatt. The percentages vary, but significant, around 3% of any power that was used in the entire state of Texas, which is in all of ERCOT, which is 95% of Texas, right? There's part of the Panhandle, part of East Texas. It's not in ERCOT, but around 3%, give or take, is used for Bitcoin mining. So that's not an insignificant amount. Now that can kind of freak people out if you're not also able to say Bitcoin mining load is extremely flexible. It could be a crumple zone for the grid.